Hey car fans, I'm Mike Berger with another CarSoup.com quick tip. Now that summer is here, you're going to be relying on your car's air conditioner. Well, what if your car's air conditioner kind of blows? And by blows, I mean doesn't blow cold air. Well, you could take it to a shop and they might tell you it's going to cost hundreds of dollars to recharge the system. Well, you can do it for a lot less, and it's really easy. Let me show you how. So to get your car's AC system back in tip-top shape, you're going to use an AC recharge kit. Now these things are available at just about any auto parts store, and they're really easy to use. Here's how you do it. The first thing you're going to need to understand before you start to recharge your car's AC system is where the high pressure and low pressure ports are located. Now with this car, the high pressure port is right here. You'll notice it's labeled H for high pressure. The low pressure port is right next to it, and it's labeled L for low pressure. Now, not every car has a setup quite like this. Sometimes the valves are not labeled, but you'll always know which one is the low pressure port because it is smaller in diameter than the high pressure port, and your recharge kit will not fit on the high pressure port. The pressure gauge that comes with your recharge kit has a little arrow that's printed on it. Now that arrow needs to be aligned with whatever the air temperature is when you're making your fix. The air temperature is printed in little numbers on the white face of this dial. Start your car's engine. Then attach your recharge kit to the low pressure port. So with the car running, this gauge will tell you how much pressure is in your AC system. Now you'll notice the black needle is actually below where you want it to be. Those are those two red lines on the gauge. Now that tells you that the system's running a little low. Now to fill the system, all you have to do is push down on the lever at the top of the can while rotating the can slightly, and that will put more coolant into the car. When you have the right amount of coolant in the system, the black needle on the gauge will fall between the two red hash marks, indicating that you now have proper pressure. In most cases, that's all it takes to get your AC back up and running. Now, after a few days, if you notice the air isn't as cold as it was, or even immediately after this repair, you notice that you don't have cold air, that means there's something else wrong with the system, something a little more complex, and you're going to need to take it into a professional mechanic. So get your car into the dealer at that point, and they'll be happy to diagnose it and tell you what's going on. This has been another CarSoup.com quick tip. I'm Mike Berger, and I'll see you down the road.